What's up, everyone? We're excited to bring you this week's edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast with your hosts Kobe, Gunner, and Dominic, where we discuss a range of topics related to health, fitness, bodybuilding, and powerlifting, as well as a few other seemingly random topics that may pique our interest. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the show. Welcome back to another episode of the Weekend Warriors podcast.
Your mic.
It's still bad.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, let me sit back.
It's in your asshole.
Welcome back to another episode of the Weekend Warriors podcast. Here today, we finally have our illustrious co-host back, Dominic Alvarez.
But Gunner's not here though. But hey guys.
He'll be here in a minute. Give him time.
Hopefully.
No, for real. Okay, so I want to get into this past weekend. What did you think about the bodybuilding show? Like your first bodybuilding show you ever went to?
Bad timing, but either way, set that aside. It was actually really. I liked it, even though Gunner. I can talk about it, but it was actually really cool. It was like a good experience. Everyone on that stage is not human. I tell you that.
Is it not crazy actually seeing like real bodybuilders in person?
Yes. Like I'm also thinking about like being backstage, like surrounded with like all those like men and female, like just jacked, and, like so lean. I'm like, there's just no way.
Bro, if you ever get the chance to compete, whenever you get the chance to compete, just wait till you're back there and you see that they're so much bigger than you.
Facts.
Like you have to be around the natties, the naturals that would step on stage with whenever it's the amateur section and not the pro section. I'm
glad that Jerry did win though, because like I've always seen him at Mecca, and I'm just like there's no way. Like it'd be so nice to be built like him, and he's going to the Olympia, so he's kind of crazy.
Okay, so after this weekend and seeing all the competitors in the Classic Physique Pro lineup at the Tupelo Pro, by the way, I want to say that Judy and Timmy Gaylord both put on an amazing show this weekend, the Tupelo Pro, so that's what we're talking about right now. But, okay, anyways, after it's all said and done, and they had the Classic Physique Pro out, and you saw all the competitors, do both of you believe that what's his name? Justin? Is that his name? Who's the winner?
Jared?
Yeah, Jared. Do y'all believe he deserved the dub?
Oh yeah.
Over everybody else up there.
Yeah, he looks. I thought he was the best one out there.
I mean, I agree with you. I agree. I just want to see if there's any.
Got he remembered?
Bro, you don't remember that.
Oh, 100%. Oh no, because it's the last thing I remember.
That's the last thing you needed to remember. No, it was a great show.
It really was fun.
I wish we could have. I would have liked to stay longer, but I think the only thing left once we left was the women's amateur physique and bikini and all that, so it was okay to leave around that time.
I really did enjoy it though. I really did. It was actually a fun experience.
It really opens your eyes to what it's like
what I need to work on, or what, like how much hard work they put in, like how much, like you have to be so disciplined.
Yep.
And to compete in one of those shows, if you want to compete in one of those shows. It's just insane.
Yeah, it's a different level of discipline and like focus you have to have whenever you're going to compete in a show. Like you just can't be off. You have to be disciplined and focused the entire 12 weeks, 15 weeks you're giving yourself. So it's awesome for me to watch you see it for the first time too. To see you experience and just see how big your eyes would get whenever somebody huge would step on stage, like that, like 6'7", like Russian girl or whatever. whenever she steps on stage, you're like, bro, she's fucking massive.
Dude, she's like 7 foot tall, bro. I showed a video of the river, and that's the first thing he said. He was like, "Bro, that girl's like 7 foot tall. Like, despite the heels, she's tall."
Right, it was really cool. Like I would have never expected a little rinky-dink Tupelo bodybuilding show to ever get people that are international, but I mean they got some damn good international competitors and even like national competitors that live in the states. Hell, even a city, the same city. The guy that won it was the best one there. So
Yeah, but I mean, shout out to like Judy and who's her husband?
Timmy.
To like working so hard to like make it that far too. Like total body.
Yeah.
Like they worked their butt off, and now like then now we have like they have competitions where like you have a chance to go to the Olympia, the biggest bodybuilding stage.
Starting
That's
off
kind
with
of crazy. That Pillows going to the Olympia.
it is crazy, isn't it? Okay, realistically,
That's actually crazy. Yeah, like someone like from like a nearby town that where we live at is
I bet he's technically that would make him the first Mississippi Olympian, like guy going to that stage.
would it?
I think so.
really.
I think so.
That's crazy.
All right, we're just
At
gonna say
least-
that's a fact because I'm not looking it up.
Because there's no other, or there's never been a Mississippi Pro show.
Proven fact by gonna prove it.
Well, I'll do some research later and then proceed to not tell y'all. So, fact.
If anybody knows it, if anybody here knows that little fact right there, it's definitely you.
That is true. Historian.
Try.
Oh, well. Other than the weekend, how's y'all's week been? Or how's y'all's last week? Or whatever. Yo, how's it being back in the gym, Dominic? You haven't been on the podcast since you've been back.
Oh yeah, it's been good. I've been 10 times more sore lately. Because I've been trying to go hard. But this week I started. Well, not this week. I'm gonna try to start going in the mornings. Like these past 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, I've been going in the mornings, and I want to see how that goes. I don't hit it as hard as I usually do because time. But yeah, it's going good. It's alright, I guess. But a lot more soreness has been happening. But it's okay though. I don't care.
So have you been have you just went like straight back into like intense workouts, or you kind of taking it easy?
Intense workouts. My first week I went crazy. I was so happy. I was just happy to be there.
Bro, that feeling is awesome. Whenever you come back after being sick or down for a period of time, it's awesome to come back and, like you're saying, the soreness you get whenever you start back again.
My chest, my back, my arms were all right. My legs, man,
So
terrible.
last week I asked Gunnar and Rondo this question. But what are your goals on the horizon as far as like fitness and the gym go? We've been doing this podcast for 21 weeks, which is crazy. And I kind of want to update to see how what the plans are.
Fitness goals?
Yeah.
Oh, and well, now like watching that bodybuilding show is like I really do want to compete now. Like I really do want to compete. I want to work myself. I guess it's the same thing. I really want to compete and be the best version of myself.
Okay.
Like by 2024 I'm guessing around this time in August or
So you're
November.
You're giving it 2 years out?
2 years, 2024.
Oh fuck, bro! It's 2023. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah.
I want to be able to, even if it's just like, don't kill me. If it's just men's physique, I'll be okay. But I want to compete.
Bro, you're definitely competing in Classic. Your first go around. You're competing in Classic. We did. You are.
After seeing that one short guy get second place, kind of made me have more confidence in myself now. So
That's awesome. I mean, it at least kind of like boosted you up to make you feel like you can get up there. I mean, shit, you can get up there anyways, but
who knows, bro?
yeah.
But just think about. I'm pretty sure Terrence is shorter than you, or at least right the same height.
Nah, I think he's like 5. He's like 5'6". Is he not?
Terrence?
I think he's like.
No, I mean no. Breon. You're thinking of Breon.
Breon's like taller. Breon's tallish, not like tall, not even 6 foot, but I think he's like 5'7", 5'8".
Terrence taller than Breon, right?
No.
No.
What?
Breon,
Am I getting them? I think I'm getting them backwards. Then am I?
Are you thinking about the wrong one?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah, Terrence is a short one. I mean, they're both short, but Terrence. Then
he's 5'5".
He's 5'5". I'm 5'4". But I can.
bro, you can finagle the numbers when you get up there in weigh-ins.
I'm gonna start trend.
But did the show make you want to start taking gear?
Bro, yes. Dude, I don't know if y'all follow Jared on Instagram, but like he literally has veins going down his stomach, bro.
His abs have veins.
Yes, like
yo,
they're literally popping out.
You want to see something crazy? If you think that's crazy, wait till you see this. Hold on, I got something to show y'all. Y'all keep the conversation going while I look this up. Talk about some random shit. I don't know.
Gunnar, where you at right now?
I'm headed towards Ripley. I'm literally headed to do another job. And I had like 30 minutes in between, so I hopped on.
Dedication right there.
Yeah, we won't be on that long, so
I get paid to do this podcast.
that's actually pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me total body jammed up. Did we compete in 2021, Gunnar?
I competed in 2020.
Was it 2020? We didn't compete in COVID year, did we?
Not 21.
Oh, my bad.
No, always pops up on my Snapchat memories. Positive it was in 21. It definitely hasn't been 3 years yet.
Yeah, you want to see somebody else that had ab veins?
Who?
Look at this shit. Look at the text messages. Group chat.
Oh, bro, I didn't even know I had those.
Bro, you did. I noticed that the other
Yo,
day.
it's better.
I noticed that the other day whenever I was looking at our class whenever we competed, and I was like, bro, Gunnar had like hella ab veins showing.
You gotta do that. Yeah, those.
I think you can see a side of my balls right there.
Bro, look at the sack hanging out.
That's the one thing about being natural. You gotta tuck that stuff in, man. You know?
Yeah, you really do. Bro, wearing those underwear up there.
Dom, are you gonna be a goober up or a goober down, bro?
I don't know yet. Whatever.
I got some trucks that were Kobe's. You can try those on. See.
Prefer mine in my waistband. Nah, bro, I'm wearing a cup next time. I'm wearing a cup next time. That shit's way too uncomfortable.
Can you do that? People do that?
Yeah, you can wear a cup. Most people do. Like the pro competitors and stuff, they'll wear cups up there. Unless you're
they still have bodybuilding cups. They're not like solid plastic, but they're really just
like slip-in covers.
Yeah.
Unless you're competing in open, where open is just everything is all out for the most part.
Oh yeah.
You're seeing shaft and all in open. Bro, I am so hungry.
And you're so sleepy because you've been yawning like 5 times already.
Bro, I'm
Bro,
tired.
Tupelo,
Huh?
Tupelo, man.
No. Oh no.
Tell Belly to what?
Do what?
You said tell Belly to what?
Fit me in, bro.
I mean, you're an old client, so he might be able to take you. I'll get
Oh,
out on
okay,
that. I'll go up there and, bro, he wanted me to go pick him up something. You know, Rogers, the grocery store in Corinth?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he wanted me to go over there and, pick him up some wings and bring them to him before I went over there. I was like, bro, I got a meeting at 6 o'clock, so I can't do that. I'm already being in a rush to get there.
Well, I see more wings from Corinth. There's guaranteed to be wings in Boonville.
Oh, bro.
You gotta go all the way to Boonville?
Yeah. It ain't that bad, though. I like going back to Boonville every now and then.
I bet the haircut's gonna be insane though.
Oh, have you never seen my haircut after I've been to Belize?
No, I'm not after Belize. What do you use to get your haircuts?
Always. I don't ever let anybody else do my hair besides him.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
I let Monkey do mine like twice, and it's never how I want it. Which is nothing against him. I'm just not a regular client of his, so he wouldn't really know how I want it. But Billy's done mine since I was like in high school, so I just stick with him. Plus, he's like a really good guy. Like, if you ever met him in person, he's a super good guy. Like, he's a...
You'd like him, Tom.
He
teaches you about Jesus.
Yeah. Gives you a fresh
really
fade
does.
and teaches you about Jesus at the same time. And gives you, like, life lessons and crazy life stories and all kind of stuff. Yeah, one day I should just bring you with me and you just come sit in and just absorb some knowledge for about 30, 45 minutes.
That'd be nice.
Boys, so in a couple of days I'm going on vacation. And I ordered like $100 worth of clothes off Shein, you know, the little Fashion Nova off-brand, like...
You gotta start using Shein. You gotta start using Shein because they treat their workers bad.
Well, I won't be using
Oh,
Shein.
yeah, bro, you know what Apple does?
The child slaves that have like suicide nets at the bottom of their warehouses because people are jumping out the windows. That's actually true. They do that.
But continue though.
Anyway, so all my clothes came in, bro, and like none of the pants fit.
They're all too small.
They're all like way too small. And I got size 38 waist.
Clothes on emancipated children, dude. That's their size scale in China. Emancipated, hungry, starving, depressed kids. But by God, do they work hard.
Damn right. The highest rated fashion app on the App Store, like 1 million 5-star reviews. And
I
my kids
always
put
have
in
to
work.
work up on that.
No, I'm really actually just like, y'all were talking the other day where Alvarez was. And bro, I'm just getting fat, like honestly. I've kind of overblown the whole bulk thing. And at this point, I feel like I'm just getting fat.
Nah, man, you're bulking.
Shit. Bro, I've made like the most gains I've made ever in the last year or so.
The cut's gonna be insane.
Definitely. The cut's definitely going to be
Because they're insane. You gotta trust the bulk. Trust the bulk. Trust the process.
Bro, it just pisses me off when my clothes don't fit.
It'd be like that. That's how I always feel. My clothes are just getting too big.
I don't have like cheeseburger titties or nothing. Like I still got my regular chest. Arms are still big. Like my stomach's got, you know, the loose skin, fat, whatever. But my legs though, bro. Have you felt my legs?
No, I don't want to feel your legs. But
I mean, I'm giving you permission, bro. You've like tried before.
No, I
No, you
haven't.
won't, bro.
Just let it happen, man. No, but seriously, it's like the bulk over the last year or so. That's about how long I've been doing it. Because what started it was I was going to compete last year. Well, that was the plan, was to compete last year. I submitted my pictures around, I think I was 16 weeks out. I put pictures on like Reddit to like judge my physique on the bodybuilding subreddit. And everyone was like, bro, you're too small. You need to gain some weight. You need to get bigger. So like, I was like, bro, I didn't feel small at the time.
I didn't know that.
I didn't feel small at the time. But it's like, okay, well, all these people are like, who have apparently plenty of experience looking at people's bodybuilding physiques online, was like, bro, you're just too small. You need to put on some size and all that. And they said I looked great, but they said you just need to put on some size. So I was like, you know what? I had already paid for my NPC card. Gunnar, you know how you have to pay for your NPC card and you have to renew it yearly? I had already paid the $150 or whatever the cost is.
Oh, man. Dang.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say screw it. Just throw in the towel for this year and just put a full fucking year into just bulking and being serious about it. Like not like bullshitting it to where I'm cutting every now and then or whatever, but like actually bulking and like getting big as fuck. And that has led me to where I am now, to where my shin order does not fit me. And I have like 5 pair of pants that fit now. And all those, I don't know if you remember, Gunnar, those red swim trunks that I wore, I used to wear to the pool and stuff. You remember those? Bro, those barely even fit like, barely fit like one leg. I feel like my legs have gotten so big.
I will support you.
It also comes from, you used to be like, your legs used to be your weak point, and now your legs are just massive from how hard you train your legs.
That is true. He loves leg days, guys. He loves leg days, especially hamstrings and glutes.
Specialists in hamstrings and glutes.
Yeah.
Well, there's something about a crazy leg day that just really gets to me. Like, it just really makes me happy.
I hate it.
So you ought to see the leg day I got lined up tonight. Good.
Oh, you got legs tonight?
Elevated back squats. I got. You won't believe what I got on my leg day tonight.
Bro,
and I might even to prove to y'all that I'm going to do it.
Drop it.
Bulgarian
heel, not only Bulgarian split squats, but heel elevated Bulgarian split squats.
Oh,
heel elevated.
Added two extra words. He added 2 extra words.
Bro, what's got you? Okay, not only are you doing Bulgarians, which is just out of character for you, bro. I don't even know if we're talking to the same Gunner right now. What you're doing? Heel elevated? You're doing fancy.
Elevated, baby. It's on the app. I can do it.
People up your heart.
You're using the hypertrophy coach app, aren't you?
Yeah, man. I haven't skipped nothing yet, so I ain't gonna skip this.
Awesome.
I might fall over. My balance is gonna be all off. I might be using a 20-pound dumbbell, but I'm gonna do them.
That's good. I'm trying to see my boys get back into it. Oh, we're all going to compete next year, so we might as well start now.
Facts.
Bro, I hope y'all ready to win.
I'm ready to win.
What class?
Bro, I don't know what class. Oh, wait. Don would be in a different class than us, or at least he could enter into a different class. Like he could be in.
He would be true novice. He could do whatever classes he wanted to do, but if you only wanted to do one class like we did, just true novice, to where this is your first show ever, then you could do that. Where me and Gunner would be like novice class B. No, probably like novice class A actually. I think novice class A is the taller people.
Yeah, that is where it would be, because NPC still does height stuff. forget about that.
And then after you have each of those classes compete, you then have the winners of those classes compete together in the open. And whoever wins that wins the open classic physique category or whatever other category it is.
Imagine us three.
Bro, that'd be sick. That would be crazy.
Hey, but no hard feelings if I win.
Never. I expect you to win anyways.
Bitch, bro. Huh? If I see Dom looking a little too diced, a little too full, too good, about the big guy of the show, I'm gonna start putting extra carbs in his drinks. Need some sugar in here and there. Dom, you're bloating, bro. What's wrong with you?
Bro, you're spilling over, man. That gut's hanging.
Fill up all of his water on peak week with carbs. You don't even know it.
Bro, do y'all think they're gonna have another pro show next year? Or do y'all think it'll just go back to normal?
I hope they do.
I hope they do too.
I don't see the sport getting any smaller within a year. So I would think they would.
Definitely not getting smaller. I see it growing more. I mean, just the way bodybuilding and fitness has grown so much online. Online is really what's doing it, like social media, stuff like that.
I think COVID did it. Honestly, I think COVID pretty much made it boom.
COVID definitely was the catalyst for bringing on fitness into the mainstream because people didn't have shit to do but sit inside all day. So you're gonna have to find something to do. The only thing you can do is play games, watch TV, or work out. So those are your three biggest things. And then you share all that on social media over the last 3 years, and you have huge names come up over the last 3 years, like Chris Bumstead and all that. Like fitness spreads. It's like a plague, but a good plague. You'll love to see it.
Yep.
So what topic do y'all want to talk about today? Or do you
I thought it was.
we have like 10, 12 minutes before we gotta stop anyways. So I don't know what we can really talk about.
I'm finna be at the student's house.
How much longer do you have, Gunner?
According to maps, 2 minutes.
Oh fuck. Let's see. Hold on. I had a question in my head earlier. That's when I asked y'all. I remember it. I didn't write it down. Okay. If there was an AI computer that you could upload your consciousness to, and then take it out however long into the future, would you do it? Let's say when you're about to die, like when you're on your deathbed, the doctors come to you and they ask you, hey, instead of dying, we can kind of sedate you and take your consciousness out of your body and upload it to an AI cloud or something, kind of where your consciousness will just live until they can find a way to bring your body back to life to where you can live in better health to longer ages. Would y'all do that?
Probably not, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably not. Just let me die.
Okay, now let's say to where there's no taking your consciousness out of the AI or out of the cloud or whatever. Would y'all just upload your consciousness to, let's say, I know this is gonna sound goofy, but would you say when you're on your deathbed, would you upload your consciousness to the metaverse and that just be it? Like you never truly die, your consciousness is always at least around. Would y'all do that?
I'd have to see other people do it first and then talk to those AI people about their experience. And if it's overall good, then maybe.
Okay, let's assume this universe your consciousness is uploaded to is like almost an exact replica, like to the atomical level. That
like I could go work out and gain muscle and stuff.
Yes, to like the anatomical level. everything is the same in this other universe. It's just
Artificially generated.
yes, artificial universe, like the Matrix. Upload yourself into the Matrix.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Willingly upload yourself into the Matrix
I was gonna die.
to avoid death. But you're stuck there forever. You don't die in there. You can't die. You're stuck there forever at whatever age, whatever your peak age may be. You just live out eternity in the Matrix as like 25-year-old Gunner.
Man, that's a hard question, bro. It's basically like, can you stay sane enough forever?
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I would do it.
I think I'll just say, just let me die, man. Just don't do no weird stuff to me.
Don't do no weird shit, bro.
Just let me
Like,
die.
want to make a clone of me? I understand. I mean, I could understand why you'd want more than one me. I get that.
True.
Awesome. But now, the me, yeah, just put me in the dirt, you know?
Okay. So I have a follow-up with that. Let's say it's that same exact scenario to where you're uploaded to the AI system, the Matrix or whatever, and all your family has decided that they're going to do it too. So your family will be there, your friends will be there, you're there. What is the difference? What's the difference? Because you're at this point, you're just kind of avoiding death, I guess, or I guess you'd say you're avoiding death. You're not really though. What's the difference between that and like heaven or the afterlife? To upload your consciousness into a matrix-like cloud that generates everything like real life, but you are at your peak level of whatever you are at your best.
Because eventually, I guess that world outside of that artificially generated whatever, that's eventually going to go away. Unless they find ways to extend human life into the greater universe. So you would have to hope that the AI is going to outlive the planet and that they're going to find a way to survive off of the planet.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So, if every human uploads their consciousness, there'll be nothing left to run the AI
Right.
aside from AI.
Basically.
But if AI is an ever developing and ever learning and ever growing system, that's so crazy. I'm really like in my head right now just thinking about the Matrix. Like, what if we're actually in the Matrix and we don't even know it? Like, I saw somewhere one time, it was like a famous, I don't know, astrophysicist or whatever. Hell, it may have been like Elon Musk for all I know. And he was like, yeah, it's a 50-50 chance we're in the Matrix. Like, we either are or we aren't. It's like, bro, you just dropped that so casually. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess he has a point. We either are or we are not in a Matrix.
But there's like another theory I have about that too, like deja vu.
Yeah.
You know, deja vu. That's just that's just the AI replaying something it already had because it ran out of data.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
It's like
everyone experiences deja vu, so I had a crazy one pretty recently at the store where I hate it whenever it happens, because like in my mind I'm like, bro, I'm having the craziest deja vu right now. This exact moment has happened before. I know it has. I've lived it before. Why is it happening again? Like,
swear to you,
don't say anything about it.
dude. Have you ever like had something happen that triggered the deja vu, and then you know what's gonna happen next?
I don't. Maybe. I don't know if I've ever paid attention to it for that long, but I'll like notice little things where it's like, bro, I've lived this exact moment before. But it's never anything to where I can predict what's going to happen next.
there's sometimes, and I can think of one, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy. There's one in general that I can think of where I don't even remember what happened. But I literally just got like the smallest feeling of deja vu, and I realized where I was at, and I'm like, I'm about to get a phone call. Like 3 seconds later, my phone started ringing. And I started freaking out. I didn't even want to dance.
That's super weird.
I think
It could just be like the biggest coincidence, but I was just like, nah, bro, I'm not answering that phone call.
Bro, deja vu moments always trip me out so much. Alvarez, do you ever have a deja vu?
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Hopper deja vu.
Yep. I be freaking out. I'm like, yo, I literally just had this happen to me not too long ago.
There's certain dreams I have that I dream multiple times, and not like multiple times in a week, but like there's like one dream that I've dreamed almost my entire life, and it's always came back. I don't know if y'all have experienced that or not.
No, I've had some crazy dreams, but I've never had any recurring dreams really.
I got one where I'm a freaking like it's kind of similar to what we was just talking about. I don't know if I'm the Terminator or if I'm the one hunting the Terminator, but something to do with the Terminator, and it's in my dreams always. It's probably because Terminator 2 is like my favorite movie of all time, and I've watched it like 30 times. But I don't know. But like I swear, that's like the most reoccurring character in my dreams is freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger in a leather jacket. Like,
do y'all think there's like meaning to dreams, like deeper meaning to dreams, like psychological meanings? Or do y'all think it's like spiritual meaning to dreams?
There's been a lot of times that I'll be dreaming something and then I'll wake up and it's whatever I'm listening to. So it's like whatever's in my surroundings.
Yeah.
Or like whatever I just watched right before I went to sleep. I have a dream about that.
What's the craziest dreams y'all ever had? Have y'all ever had any like lucid dreams or anything like that?
Bro, I did the other day. Yeah. So I dreamt that I was dreaming that I woke up, walked downstairs, and like was just doing my normal morning routine, bro. And then I just woke back up in bed. It's the trippiest thing. Damn. Like I thought I had woken up. Like I wouldn't consider it lucid dreaming. I just thought I was awake, and then I woke up. It was so weird.
It's weird. So is that the craziest one you've ever had, or is that just the most memorable one you've had, like recently?
I don't know, dude. I've had some crazy dreams. Like I don't remember 80% of them.
Yeah, same.
Like there's been times where I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, that was crazy. I'm gonna remember that. I don't.
So y'all never had like a crazy dream in your childhood that like stood out to you and you always remembered?
I mean, I remember this one where I was Superman and I was fighting a trash monster. That's about it.
Okay, Alvarez, have you ever had any crazy dreams? Like,
not that I can't remember my dreams, man.
So you don't remember you had never had a dream so significantly impact you can't remember it? Or you can remember it?
I mean, last night I dreamt about my car was burning. I woke up freaking out.
Oh yeah, those were
Bro, those are the worst dreams. Like whenever something unfortunate happens to like something you have, and you wake up freaking the fuck out thinking it actually happened, and you're like, oh, thank God.
I hate those dreams where like it involves like movement. Like one time I don't know what I was doing in my dream, but I remember like I woke up because I punched my window so hard that it woke me up and I literally hurt my hand.
Damn.
Like my window frame, like around the window.
Are you fighting somebody?
I don't know. I just punched my window so hard. It didn't hurt.
My craziest... Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all this dream since I've kind of opened up about it more, which is... Y'all probably going to think I'm fucking crazy. But, so when I was like... This is before I was probably 10 years old. So I was like single digits age. And we used to have this bunk bed in my room. My brother would sleep on bottom, I'd sleep on top. So one day, I don't know when this was, I think it was like the summertime, because that's like the sun was out and it's kind of warm outside. But I took a nap on the top bunk. And I remember, I don't know if it was a dream or if this was like astral projection. Now, just hear me out while I'm talking. So while I'm sleeping, I can like literally see myself floating out of my body above myself. And I wake up super like quick, like shockingly. I'll walk down the steps on the bunk bed, and mind you, everything that's happening right now, like while this is happening in my dream or whatever you want to call it, everything is like sepia tone. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The filter, like sepia filter. Everything's got like a brown glaze over it, like a golden brown glaze over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything was sepia tone in the dream. Nobody else was around me. Nobody's in my house. My parents weren't there. Like, meaning in the dream they weren't there. I don't know if they were there or not in real life. But they weren't there in the dream. It was just me alone in that house. Everything was sepia tone. And I vividly remember trying to like scream for help, or my mom or my dad or somebody, and everything I said came out like mute. Like, it's not that there wasn't a word there, it was like a whisper. So if I screamed help, the only thing that would come out was like a whisper of help instead of just screaming help. It was super weird. So I remember walking down, I walked down the hallway and looked out the window of what used to be my old house before we changed the front windows to like full top down windows, where it's just half windows. I know y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. And I looked out the window and there was like nobody outside. It was still, I don't even know if I remember seeing my neighbor's lawn or anything. It may have just been my yard. But after that happened, and I was still yelling for help and all that, I just remember walking back to my room, getting back up in the bed and like falling back into my body. And after I did that, I woke up. I know that's crazy, and
That's crazy.
Might be thinking that's
you remember that way, like very detailed.
Y'all might think I'm making this shit up, but I swear I'm not. Like, I could not make this up. I probably could, but like, I remember that so vividly, and this happened whenever I was a child. Like, and it's never happened again. That one time it happened, and it never happened again. And ever since then, the only people that's ever known about it is whoever's listening to this, you two, a couple people at work, and Megan. She was the first person I ever told about this, because I always thought I was insane for having that dream.
Nah, I'd be like that.
Oh, she was wild though. It was cool. it was cool. It's cool to like look back at, because for years and years and years, like, it scared me. Like, the thought of it scared me. Because like, I'm alone in this house and I'm like screaming for help, but the only thing that comes out is whispers. So like, what the hell? But as I've gotten older, it's been like, it's something I'd like to experience again. To see that happen and be fully aware that it's happening, and just kind of living in it for however long without freaking out about it. I just thought it was super dope to open up about that, because it was a crazy experience to have as a kid. Like,
nah, that's insane.
That moment right there could have very well changed my life trajectory, because it's such a big deal to me, and it's something I've always remembered. Like, there's very few things that like stick out to me in my childhood. There's like 4 or 5, but that is one of the big ones, that dream right there. So that's why I was kind of asking y'all about dreams and stuff, because I've had, that's the craziest one I've had, but I've had some other crazy ones too, mostly involving like, I don't know. I remember I had one that was like, there was a snake. I was stuck and I couldn't move, and I could see the snake behind me, and there was a snake about to strike me, bro. I woke up so fast from that dream. but I couldn't move away from it, where I woke up panicking. So now I have it just adds to my phobia of snakes that I didn't have before. Alright, so we're like 45 minutes in the podcast, and I gotta leave like
Now.
10 minutes, so Gunner, I don't know if I guess he's on site right now on job, so he won't be able to say much.
Bro, I've been listening. I heard your dreams.
No, what do you think about it?
Bro, you're like basically stuck in place and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And you try. It's like if you said when you talked, it was like a whisper.
Yeah,
Right.
everything I said was a whisper.
It's almost like when you throw a punch and it's in slow motion.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
Similar, yeah.
Sleep paralysis.
No, it wasn't sleep paralysis.
Oh.
The way I've heard sleep paralysis described before is like when you are stuck in your bed, like when you're stuck there and you can't move. I was moving around. Like I got off my bed, saw my own body, walked down my steps on my bunk bed. Everything was sepia tone, but every yell that I had came out as a whisper. So no matter what I said, it was always a whisper.
You was basically astral projecting.
If that's what you want to call that, sure. But all I know is just what I said. That's all that happened.
Crazy.
So now I'm the crazy dream guy. And I'll take
Nah,
that.
bro. It's not that. I'm sure somebody has something that, you know.
I like
I don't
asking people about it because I want to hear if somebody else has had that type of experience before. I've heard somewhere, I've looked it up before, somewhere where someone said that the exact way I describe my dream is the way people describe it whenever they die, or their brain gets flooded with DMT. So if they take DMT, or whenever they die, your brain gets flooded with DMT, like all these crazy happy chemicals and stuff. They kind of make you experience life in a really slow motion type of out of body way. So I wonder if that may have happened whenever I was asleep or something, like a DMT overload in my head, in my brain. That's where I experienced something like that, but I don't know. Anyway.
It's definitely possible. I mean, your brain produces all like every drug known to man, except for like the scientifically synthesized stuff. Your brain pretty much produces it in minuscule doses. So you may have had like a, I don't know, like a brain just might have dumped the whole rear end on you.
Dump the whole rear end. That's all my dopamine I had for the rest of my life.
It's all gone.
It's all gone, bro. I will never experience anything that crazy ever again. We can end that here.
I think that was a good one. That's like a deep,
Yeah,
very
that's a
deep thought.
That's a good
Something that
place
viewers
to
can think about.
good place to end off at. They give the listeners some food for thought about things. Yeah, so that was podcast number 22. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and hope y'all enjoyed the episode, and we hope to see you next time.
Peace out.
Adios.
And that was this week's edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you've made it this far, please leave us a rating. Check out our Instagram page at weekend_warriors_podcast if you like the show. And thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back at you next week.